You have introduced a bill to increase veteran employment in Washington State. Explain what this bill does and your goal with this legislation.
This is a very exciting bill. This came to me when a group of Veterans Affairs people came into my office and they explained their program and what they were looking for. And I had asked them, I said, so when someone comes back from war, serving our country, what do they really want? And because I listened to one of the gentlemen say that some of the veterans that we have in Washington State don't even accept benefits. They decline them because they want to make sure that the 20-year-old, maybe that has a family that comes home from war or from serving his country, he has enough money to take care of his family. And so they'll actually not take the money. And I thought, well, if that's the case, then I asked all 4 of the people in my office, I said, so what do they really want? What are we looking for here? And they said, all 4 of them in sync said they want a job. So my mission with this bill is to make sure and ask all the businesses, first of all in my city, and starting with our own family businesses, and then district-wide, and then hopefully statewide, and maybe even national, to really focus on making sure that we have one vet per one business. So it's a one business, one vet bill, because there's many vets out there who would be such a great asset to business. They have great work ethic, they've served our country, they're organized, they would show up on time, the old school mentality. And I just think it's really important to pay it forward. You know, this bill is about doing what's the right thing. We're not asking for a fiscal note, we're not asking for a gold star as a business owner, just making sure that we prioritize our employees and give back.
The House Public Safety Committee is considering a bill you have introduced recently regarding voyeurism. What brought this issue to your attention, and how does it change current voyeurism law?
So this bill was brought because technology, as we know, is very good and it has some downside. This focuses on something that's a downside of technology in that literally, I'm a coach at the high school. I've coached for years. I also have a performing arts studio that has many children in it. And I kept asking my team of dancers, and I've coached cheerleading as well, to wear dresses on game day for spirit, to just, you know, support their school. And they were really worried about that, and they didn't want to wear dresses anymore. So I thought, really, you know, why would you not want to wear a dress? You're a girl. You know, it just made sense to me, and we always wear dresses to school and church. And they said because of upskirting. So I had them explain to me what upskirting is, and unfortunately, there is a practice in colleges, high schools, and also in middle school, unfortunately, where because most of the children, students, have cell phones in their hands, it's very easy for them in a very crowded hallway to set the phone next to a girl who has a dress on and take photographs or film under her skirt. So it's something that we definitely need to consider and address. It's the bad side of technology. And not only are they taking those pictures, they're taking those pictures and putting them on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and they're talking about it. So it's humiliating to the victim. And if they continue to do this behavior, it may be a sign that we may have an issue, a bigger issue later in life with sexual offense crimes. So there's a current law in the books that says that if you use that particular upskirting as for sexual gratification, then it's a felony. But the problem is no one can prove sexual gratification. The act's already happened. It's awkward. The police are having trouble convicting and getting convictions on this. So I talked to a couple police officer legislators, colleagues up here, and my police department at home and throughout the district, and said, you know, what do you think? Is this something that we should work on? And they said, absolutely. So this bill will make it a second-degree offense, which will be a gross misdemeanor. It'll go on the record, and it'll send a message that this is not okay.